Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're now starting to get rumors and circulating news about possible playoff times, matchups, and dates and all that other stuff. One of which involved the Cowboys and Buccaneers and them playing on a possible Monday night football game. And really, we need to talk about what that would mean for the Dallas Cowboys if they end up as the number 5th seed in the conference. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Now, look, it's not a foregone conclusion Dallas goes to Tampa Bay because of the fact that the Eagles still play the Giants and they have to win that game to win the NFC East, assuming Dallas wins their game. And then the 49ers have to play to get the number 1 seed or attempt to get the number 1 seed, because if they lose, then what ends up happening is that the Dallas Cowboys have an opportunity, assuming Philadelphia loses, to leapfrog them for the number 1 seed. Now, all that being said, however, the biggest thing that comes out of this entire bunch is the fact that apparently, if Dallas is to remain the 5 seed, which is a very strong likelihood, they would end up going to take on Tampa Bay in the wild card, but on Monday Night Football. There was a tweet by David Moore of Dallas Morning News that explained a little bit more, albeit it's a tweet, so there isn't a whole lot to go off of, but he said the following: rumblings are strong that if the Cowboys remain the number 5 seed once Sunday is done, Dallas and Tampa Bay will be the Monday night game for Wild Card Weekend. Now, the reason that's a big thing is because we kind of have set the precedent in the NFL that the 4 and 5 seeds for either conference will play on Monday Night Football. Of course, this is going to be a ratings extravaganza, basically. You're going to have Joe Buck and Troy Aikman calling a Cowboys game, which is going to be annoying as shit if it ends up being the case. But again, the biggest thing is that as the Cowboys would be a road playoff team for the remainder of this postseason, that's not really a good thing to have. Now, I will say that the Cowboys get an extra day to prepare for that game, but in the same token, if the Cowboys advance as a road playoff team, they get, assuming they play on Sunday, which, going off of the precedent that the Rams did when they played the Cardinals on Monday night, they played the Buccaneers on Sunday. So, assuming the following happens to the Cowboys, if they do advance, what makes it worse for the Cowboys is that they would have to travel for both of those games, and assuming they have to play the number 1 seeded Philadelphia Eagles, or if it just so happens to be the San Francisco 49ers, if certain things pan out as the 2 seed, whatever happens, right? We could end up being in a situation where Dallas has limited time for practice, reps, and healing, because they would have to leave Tampa Bay, fly back to Dallas, and then have one less day to do stuff, and then go out to wherever the game is. Now, you might be saying, oh, space, it's not that big of a deal, it's one game, but that's a lot of time, especially if you're going up against a team like the Eagles, who would have a bye week, and, you know, you would end up having a situation where one team had rest for a whole week, and you would have basically another team where they had to play and has a short week. And I believe there's a stat where Dallas is 7-13 following Monday night games. That's just Monday night games in general. Now, I'm not trying to sit here and hit the panic button. I'm not. I'm just letting you know that this is a rumor that's circulating, and this would suck for the Cowboys because of them being a road playoff team. Now, again, I think they would be just fine. I don't see any issues with that whatsoever, but it's something to consider. Dallas getting 1 day extra rest is cool, but then, I mean, realistically, you have to start going on the road, and we'll see if the Cowboys can do it. I have my doubts, but again, for those that are looking for an NFC Championship game appearance, you're looking for 2 wins. Can the Cowboys get that in the postseason? We will see. But again, guys, this is before the Washington game. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell as well. We're on that road to 10K. I believe we're about 100 away as of this video, so please do that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.